All right, we're streaming. Hey, mahalo, everybody. Hanging out in the studio. Crazy realities, that's for sure. Who do we have in the house tonight?
Aloha.
Who's that?
Windy weather.
Windy weather. Beautiful, amazing.
Windy, calm, peaceful.
Windy, calm, and peaceful. I'm gonna put my deep voice on just for you all to feel the deep voice and to really get the deep voice, and you're all is just super beautiful. So super thankful. We got Jabari in the house. Hey, Jabari.
So, we were just talking about how you can do everything all on one computer. Is that what you're doing right now?
Well, I mean, so reality is I'm using this program, and that concept is a different concept than what's happening here. This is just the live streaming software. This is where I can choose which rooms that I want to. Right now, that's the live studio. Here's this one. The dance studio is dark right in there right now, so we kind of only got this shot right now, but it's still there, and it's still working, and it's still good, and we're having fun doing this thing. So I'm getting so basically the way that the studio that the mixing board works is everything from all the rooms, or from this room, can go to all the rooms, and then everything from all the rooms can come into the mixing board, and then I send it, I route it to different places. And so this mic, that mic is running into that board and then going in there. That mic, however, is going into my computer and then coming out. And then we have a mic inside there, and then a mic inside there. So we can. Do
you have to explain that every time you have a new guest on your show?
No, the whole thing is new to me. So I'm still like working it through. But what I was trying to get to was that was my biggest, not setback, but getting to reality was getting that mixing board into that computer, and I was having a hard time interfacing them. But now I've got it, and it's happening. And then, I mean, I feel like, every single conversation that we've had tonight, I feel that's all pertinent, right? I mean, I think we've had some great conversations. We've been all over the map, haven't we? All over the map. No, we had great conversations tonight. Would you like to elaborate on one of them?
Well, I just want to bring some awareness to the fact that everything, the way that we're expressing ourselves is different now that we're talking into a microphone and we are broadcasting this.
Well, okay, so it's not...
Because we're talking to the person or the entity that we're bringing forth.
The entity that we're bringing forth.
Because it's not just the three of us anymore.
Well,
okay,
so here's a few things. Okay, so one, this YouTube channel does not have a lot of people on it yet. Let's just say. So I mean,
we can act like we're talking to ourselves and nobody will hear.
Yeah. I mean, we are in. I mean,
just be cool. This is us. This ain't everybody else.
It's true. For
now.
As it grows and gets bigger, yeah. I'm still
How many people you got so far?
We're the OGs. Followers. We're the OGs of Jerome's channel.
That's true. It's true.
The originals.
You the OJ.
I'm so used to being the YG, you know what I'm saying?
The white G?
The YG. Why do you say white?
I don't know. I don't know what a YG is. YG?
It's young. The Y is for young.
He's the kid.
Original.
The kid.
But Y means young.
Well, you want to know something funny?
I don't know.
I was once the kid too, dude. I was once the kid too, dude.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, am I the kid now?
No, I'm saying I'm the...
Oh, you're the kid.
I'm just like I'm the white.
How old are you?
How do I look?
How?
Nah. How old do I look? That's good. I don't even think Jerome
I
knows.
wasn't gonna ask him.
Oh,
Are you 28?
no.
Are you 33?
Jesus Christ.
Are you?
He's 25.
25? Hey, are you 23?
No.
29,
Nope.
30, 31, 32.
I'm not in the 30s.
You're 41.
I'm definitely not in the 40s.
I know, I'm just.
Oh shit.
26.
Bingo.
Oh wow. I'm not the baby. But yeah.
But yeah.
We're all the same age. We're all energy, and energy cannot be created or destroyed. So it's the same.
Well,
all the time.
if we would have listened to that,
And because we're made of energy, we're all the same age.
We're not.
everything is happening all the time
At the same time.
at the same time. Everything that ever was, that ever will be, and that is happening right now. And
It's crazy.
I mean, it's great. I think it's something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the philosophy right there. You know, the philosophy is creation, and the creation the mathematics that are associated with creation are happening all the time. And
So the creation or whatever is never stopped. It's always happening.
it's always been there. It has never not been there.
Oh my
Never not been there.
Yeah.
I've never not been there.
Never not been there. How was
Never
the
not.
how was the opening how was the opening sequence to that video that we watched?
How was it? You mean like what
She was in the
happening?
pool.
Yeah, she was in the pool.
She was in the pool,
She
and
asked
she's
how she
like,
got
"How did
there.
I get here?" She's like, "You've always been there." And she goes,
She
"Oh,
had her arms crossed just like you are now. I was
Wow.
like, wow, that body language.
right." Now
If
I'm
that's
doing it.
God or like, you know, the voice that she's talking to, kind of questioning all these things, and there's just someone with their body language all closed up. Now you undid it. So yeah,
We can talk about less 10.
but she said 1 billion years ago.
And she's like,
Started
now you're thinking about time, but it's not what's happening. It's always been. It's always been.
Do you feel like you get it a little bit?
Get it?
Yes.
What is it?
Exactly. Like that.
Well, you're the kind.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
What about you?
Oh,
Do
you
think
want
so?
to go and
I feel like I get it less.
You get what? Get the concept.
But there's no like that's like
Hey,
saying
you're a notification king over here.
that's like
Pockets.
that's like saying, oh yeah, I naturally understand 4D reality. There's no way for you to really understand that. There's a way
Do you
can
feel like
concept
you
it.
can't, like you feel like it's like the tip of the iceberg?
No.
I don't get it necessarily, but I accept it because I don't know. I feel like that.
You just
It
kind of.
Because I feel like that just makes sense, and I don't have any alternatives that makes that much logic. But even though I don't understand the end, so like those are just things that. But the funniest thing about like questions, they always have an answer, and we know the answer. Whoever's asking the question already has an answer within them. So all these questions that we all have,
Everything has
Yes.
always been
we know
and always will
everything,
be.
but it's just we're not aware of what everything is. We can't cognitively understand the concept.
That's
of
why there's
everything.
always questions, because it's infinite.
Right, but
we
we
might
have
answer
that
some
in us.
things.
We have infinite in us. We have, and we can be like, why are we here? The answer is within us. We just have to be aware of that. And we have to find a way to get into that state so that we can retrieve that information. Everything's information.
Get into that state. How do you get into that state? Meditate?
So
Or
we have to figure it out. Meditation is
So what-
probably closer to what
Is that
you
a
want.
question you had? Did you answer it?
Why are we here? Why are we here?
We or just you?
Or
I guess that's all of it anyway.
because
Yes.
we're everybody. Everyone's everybody. And everything.
Why are we here?
Okay.
For love.
I think we are here literally to live. That's it. Now, under living, you can put love, you can put whatever that is. But those are just like, that's what life is. Living. And living this. I mean, you can't really.
Life is lived.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
That's what he thinks about it. He doesn't like it.
I think that it's all one big hallucination,
Oh yeah,
and nothing is anything, and everything is everything. And from there, we're just supposed to be here to just like deal with it, and to deal with each other.
Oh, okay. I'm just dealing with
Yeah, I'm actually tolerating.
Well, dealing it has many. I mean, you just went the negative, but dealing is like everything. Dealing is just interaction. The natural interaction of us is dealing with each other, and we just have to deal with it and deal with the fucking. It's not even necessarily karma. It's just like the creation, you know. And it's just the creation. That video that I was showing you guys, that one has like the goodness of just like. The simple math. The simple math that'll kind of like give you the understanding. It's all there. That's why it's all in. It's all there.
math.
It's all on the map. It's all on the map. Why do you think people like to just?
I do think we're in a simulation, though.
Math.
You do? You think it's
I think
simulation?
we're in a simulation.
Is that different than a hallucination?
I think we're.
Simulation basically means that just like you have on your phone, like there's this like phone, and then like someone's playing it, and, you know what I mean, almost, or it's like it's a program and it's just running.
Yeah, I think we're a program that's running in this dimension, and it's everything they're explaining in that video about the little pixels and all like of life and all that stuff. And that's all real. That's what it's the most complex computer system that we can never even fully comprehend.
Is someone playing
is what reality is, and that is whoever programmed that programmed. That's what we I guess perceive as God, and again, that is in us. That idea, every culture, every religion, every
They implanted it in us.
right, but it's in us because that's the answer, right? But we just don't. I guess we're trying to figure what that concept, that God concept is, or that person, or whatever it is, whatever they are. It could be us, and we're just living our lives in that fucking avatar, and then get back into the real world and somewhere else in a different reality. Maybe it's sometimes when we die, we're in a really amazing virtual reality game, and this is the game. And then we die, and the game over, literally, and you're like, and that's you, whatever that is,
And then
whoever
you
that
get
is.
to
Who knows?
Another level.
Yeah. We try again.
Start over. As another character.
Could be that.
Well, all I know is that we should just keep on doing what we're doing and dealing what we get and being happy about it and try not to give others stress and just like doing the thing in a really comfortable way that moves society and the world in a good forward direction that makes it worthwhile.
Worthwhile. That's a good W word.
Right? That's it.
2 for 1 is that one.
Yeah.
Worthwhile.
Well, I'm surrounded by 2 J words.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What's your favorite J word?
Jabari.
Besides Jabari. What's your
Jazz.
You know how all my
wow. Sexy.
you know how in my family there's only J names for all the boys?
Yeah.
Yes.
So my brother John just moved to the Big Island and just got a pig. And you know,
He named it something with a J.
well, all our animals have all had J names too, but I just thought this was the most classic name of them all.
Yeah, what is it?
My brother's new goat's name is Jabili. Jabili. Hey, Jabili.
Billy goat.
Yeah, Jabili.
That's cute. That's really cute.
Okay, so something happened to my computer. Look at
Time,
my.
7 and 23 minutes.
Look at that. It's running. And
What about your lap? Do you need to turn your laptop back on?
I can play music from my laptop, but oh my fucking god, my fucking.
What?
Oh, I shouldn't swear. I don't know. I haven't even thought about that. Should I swear on my stream?
Should you act any different than the way you want to act?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you censoring yourself right now?
Yeah.
In life, you learn to
Can
censor.
you please tell me what you're...
What I'm censoring?
Yeah.
Oh God, you don't even want to know that. Come on.
Aren't we all though?
I mean,
I just want to hear you verbalize it.
She's going in your head, man.
What?
She's
No, I'm
getting
not.
it. What are you thinking right now?
I don't know about what I'm thinking about right now, but in my life, you know, learning from my mom, really, right? I couldn't say everything I wanted to say, so I always had to like.
Oh, because they might be watching this too.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's just about like that's like a learned concept. You know what I mean? Like, you can't say everything you want to say.
You can't do everything you want to do.
You can't do everything you want to do. You gotta just like kind of deal with like the societal cues, parental cues, people. You know what I mean? I mean, it would be people would not be interested. I mean, that's why there's so much homelessness. You know, those people didn't do well in just taking social cues and being, you know, right on it. Yeah, they couldn't assimilate. You know what I mean? And now they are where they are because they just weren't. They were being rebellious or whatever it is. They just
really rebellious.
A lot of it is rebelliousness.
To what?
And just mental illness. I mean, those are the two biggest ones right there. You know what I mean? Just like not feeling like people or feeling like you don't want people to have control over you, or the societal cues are, you know.
What?
Oh no.
She's higher than she thinks.
Nuh-uh. You just looked at the camera and you just like fidgeted.
I did or he did?
You did.
Okay.
I think you got self-conscious.
Oh, I don't know.
Energy is information.
No.
It's information.
Then what is it? Not information.
And what is it?
Not information.
Whoa.
God.
The show started whenever you turned your computer on. It's information.
This company is doing some great research too, and they put it in such a contemporary fashion. It's weird and it's comical, but it's so just like wowish. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's amazing. Anyway, well, at least this computer is working.
I think actually you think I laughed too much. I just laughed because I think the live stuff is funny.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's better than.
Dude, your eyes look like they keep getting redder.
Oh yeah.
They get like
Sky high.
super red.
Sky high right now.
Oh, here. That'll help.
Oh my god, Sky Kombucha.
Yeah, when
Get on that level.
what was that?
I need to get on that level.
You do.
I'm
Spark that
on-
shit up. She needs that.
I'm just.
I got.
I need to match my level with the beverage. Can I have a sippy sip?
Sip it
up. Oh.
Please.
Okay.
He wants to get on that good kombucha shit.
That is so different. Even the mouth part smells funny. It's different.
Oh, so I want to talk. So I had a new concept for the stream last night, and it came through kind of strong too. So I wake up every day at like between 10 and noon, right? And I'd like to change it at some point in my life.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
To what?
What would the ideal?
Well, so I felt I had this feeling that, well, Jerome, you want to wake up early or something like that, but it's like, okay, how do you want that to look? Like, do you want to just get up every morning? Well, I want to a few things I want to do. I want to exercise in the morning. I want to do stretching. I want to sing in the morning. I want to yell in the mornings. I want to shake. I want to do things.
Bro, there's a lot of energy to do that in the morning. I can barely.
Yell. I just want to.
Basically what I'm saying is I want to change it up, and I thought that the stream might be a really good way to do it.
Like a morning stream. Wait.
So check this
you
out.
out of your
So check this out.
comfort
What
zone.
if I did it where every morning, starting at 4 a.m., I have a scheduled stream.
4 a.m.
Whoa.
No, listen. At 4 a.m., I have a scheduled stream every morning, and then I get up here, and then it's running. It's like my my little office is running. It runs itself. You know what I mean? Like I just have to schedule it. If I schedule it and the machines are running, it'll open up, wake up. I have the visuals that I want to play. You know what I mean? Like I could set up something, between my computers. Like I have basically two main computers. It's this computer and this computer. And with this and that together, I could set it up where at 4 in the morning it starts off, and then I come in when I'm ready to come in, and then I do my live spots, and I go in here and I do it, I talk, I kind of figure out my day and what I want to do and and communicate with the people, you know what I mean? And then I go exercise. And I want to do that.
Fun.
I want to do that on my
Wanna
stream.
go lifting?
What is that?
Want to lift with me?
Sure. I want to do it right here though.
Oh. Okay.
No, I want to get I have.
What are you pointing at? The studio?
Yeah.
And then that's
Is there workouts?
I have some workout stuff. Oh, and dude, check this out. I went on an exercise bike, dude, the other day. One of the elliptical ones. Dude, I got such a good workout. I did this and then had the things in my hands, and I was just like, you know what I mean? And I did it for a while, and I was doing it with the music, and I was doing it like this and playing, and I was just like, oh my god, this is my drum set. This is the perfect drum set. This is an equal thinking drum set. I mean, my hands are here, my feet are there.
You need to make a drum set that you can work like that.
No, dude. I mean, to me, I was like, this is the drum set. Even though I'm not making noise, I am playing. I'm biking to the energy. You know what I mean? There's something really special about that. So that's the type of thing. I think if I switched it up, went to bed early. You know what I mean? Stream starts at 4. I jump in here at 5.
You cut that. No way. Go ahead. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Does that mean we need to call it an early night then?
No, I ain't doing it yet.
Oh, I
This is a
was gonna
concept.
say.
This is just a concept.
It's like a
For
hint
what?
to
Why
I mean,
wait?
I'm still trying to figure out what.
Oh, there's no way he can go to. He can't wake up at. He's already 11.
Yeah, and my whole life has been this. I go to bed at 4.
Really?
Yes, that's my normal hours of going to sleep is between 2 and 4 every night. And if I smoke a lot or I'm in it, I'm fully in it, I'll stay up in here until the morning. You know? And I mean, I'll just play drum set for hours if I want to. I can, that's why. You know what I'm saying? I can go on that drum set and play right now, and no one's gonna say anything to me. You know, and not many people really can do that.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Really? Can you go and play drums at 5 in the morning? I can. And that's part of what why I have this place. The other big one I did to get the stream up and to get it running where it's actually pretty smooth is I boosted it up from 60 megabytes per second, and now I have 400 megabytes per second, and then like 80 upload per second. So like this studio, I mean, I'm kind of like the biggest thing that I need to work on. Oh, am I even in it? I'm in it. The biggest thing that I have to work on right now is getting better cameras.
You are in it. It's just the back of your head.
Back of my head.
Is getting better cameras?
Yeah, like high quality, so it's
high
not
quality
pixelated.
instead of these webcams.
Pixelated.
But I like the webcams. Like it doesn't feel like there's a camera in my face right now. You know what I mean? Like it feels like we can continue a regular conversation and feel like
Not intimidated by
not
it.
intimidated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though you guys got intimidated.
I'm not intimidated.
It just sometimes if. Have you ever like played drums or music or done something and
as soon as
someone
recorded,
wants to film it or record it, it's like
it changes the
all of a
energy a
sudden
little bit.
like I will start to mess up more or something like that.
Yeah, it changes the energy a little bit. You can get more nervous, but the more you do it, the more you don't.
I remember once I was a
It's
kid,
an interesting thing.
and then I did this trick. I remember what it was too. It was I'd go up to the curb, I'd do a 180 backside.
Jump.
180. I did a backside 180 onto the curb.
Kickflip.
Grind on the curb, and then do a 360 flip out, and then come out like that. And I did it, and I was like, "Oh my god, I fucking did this!" And then I tried it again, and I went, "Oh my god, I did it!" And then I tried it a third time. I was like, "Okay, if I do this again, then I'm gonna totally go get my friends and tell them to videotape me." I did it. I was just like, "Oh my fucking god!" So I go get my friends. They're over shooting somewhere else. And I was like, "Dude, I need you guys to do this." And I tried for like an hour, and I could not do it.
For an hour.
And I was
You were
like,
determined.
I'd hurt myself at that point, and it's just like, oh my god.
That's infuriating.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a what?
Infuriating.
That's like, I mean, it's a reality though. I mean, there is something about. I mean, this recorded conversation could be used to incriminate me in the future. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Jerome, we heard that you say on your Golden Light Studios stream that you have thoughts in your head that we shouldn't talk about. You know what I mean? That proves that you have these weird thoughts in your head. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, any of this. I mean, like all these senators and stuff like that who are like getting roasted for like things they did 20 years ago and shit like that. Isn't that crazy?
Bonkers, y'all.
You know, someone like flipping out because someone pissed them off in a restaurant, and then their whole life doing it, changing course because of that, because someone filmed it and then put it on the internet. Their whole life could
Over
can
some
change.
stuff that doesn't affect anybody else.
Right. Over stuff that happens everywhere. You know what I mean? You fucking spick. What the fuck are you fucking putting that shit in my food? I didn't ask for that. Boom. All the Mexican people were mad at this person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, those are some wild consequences.
Part of me thinks that, like, some of that stuff should be, like, protected, like, freedom of speech, kind. Because, like, yeah, we don't like it, but that we can't. If somebody says, like, okay, Papa John's
There has to be
pizza,
ways of getting around it.
like Papa John's Pizza, the founder of Papa John's, his name is John, he apparently said nigga a lot.
He did what?
Nigga.
Nigga. Yeah, Nigga. And they demoted him. He's CEO and founder, but this chair,
Is he black or
No,
no?
he's
He's
white.
a white dude.
But he's like they they're trying to get him out the company and like kick him out and like make him, you know, pay for saying that. My point is, do I like that this like white guy saying that? No, but should you punish somebody for what they're saying when it's just it's not, there's no action
It's
to
just-
it
But at the same
or
time,
threat?
but at the same time, nothing
right.
matters except for public opinion.
Except for everything.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even matter if it's not in a court of law or whatever.
It's the
A bunch
people-
of people going, "Oh, that's a motherfucker. We're gonna fucking tear him down. We're not gonna support his businesses. You know what I mean? We're gonna use our people power to economically give this guy hell."
Yeah.
And it's just like that. This company you've been building for years is just dead. You know what I mean? And I mean, you heard about the whole Drew story, right? Right now,
Drew?
Yeah. I mean, I shouldn't even say names. Anyway, this guy. Check this. This is real life. This happened this week. Someone goes on Facebook and goes, "Facebook, we have an incel problem here in Hawaii." Incel is a bunch of these new kids who are on the internet that commiserate together about how they really can't get girls and how that girls should be like, you know, they shouldn't neglect them. And if girls are going to neglect them, they're going to kill them or they're going to rape them and different things. So it's kind of,
What?
yeah, it's this thing that's happening on the internet with like a lot of young dudes happening. And so then someone goes on the internet and says, "This, we have a problem." And then my friend heard this guy talking to this other guy about these things that we think they're talking about, raping people. And so she puts a picture of the guy. There's one guy talking to another guy. And then she puts a picture to the guy that's being talked to on the internet. Right? And then this whole crazy discussion spirals out of fucking control about this whole thing, dude. And now this guy's practically out there as a rapist, and he hasn't even done anything. He just listened to a guy talk about something. You know what I mean? And it's just like, and then, you know, in the name of like, you know, controlling things and like taking care of our women, we have to do something about this guy and blah blah blah, and you know what I mean? And it's just like, it's very wild, you know, this societal thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Wow.
yeah, dude,
That can happen to anybody.
that can happen to anybody.
Somebody could be saying some wild shit to me at a
And
bar.
because I was like, okay, I get it. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
like, oh, that's interesting. Well, never heard of that. Like, what kind of a group is that? Oh, okay, cool. Pictures, it's a wrap. I'm done.
That's what they're gonna do with this video.
That's what this video
It's the
is.
court of public opinion, man. You're guilty right away.
Like, Jabari, we know you had dreads. It's
No,
on Jerome's
I-
video. There, we can count how many dreads you are, and the perpetrator had that many dreads.
Yes, it's like, oh my god. Jesus. That's so scary.
Dude, that shit is crazy.
I'll tell you something. In high school, I don't want to get too much because I'm all over YouTube. I'm literally all over YouTube. Yeah. But there was an incident where somebody at my high school was being trolled, but they were being nice about, I guess, trying to be like sarcastic, but being nice by like showering that person with like, oh, they're so awesome, but you know they're meaning the opposite, on this Facebook page. And one of my so-called friends made me an admin. I had no idea. In those days, you could just make somebody admin, and there's no request or anything. I have to accept anything. And somebody found out about it, told this person, and that person went to school officials and said, hey, they posted pictures of me. They're trolling and all that stuff. And they called me. And it's police and a bunch of things. It's now a harassment, cyberbullying case. And I had nothing to do with it.
It's a
I
prank
didn't
on
even
you.
know it did not. I didn't even know it existed. And I almost like got in major trouble for it. And then I realized, oh, he has zero. I had no comments, no likes, no nothing. I didn't even start the page. Not like I was a complete add-on. I was one of like many people on the admin. And I realized, dude, you have no idea what's going on. And that's how they let me off the hook, because I don't do that kind of stuff.
What was the deal?
So they were kind of trolling somebody in my high school on Facebook, on the Facebook page. So they would say, so-and-so is awesome, but they really mean like he's a loser, or like because he's weird. He had a weird
Who's
kind of
calling him out?
sort of persuasion. It's gonna be very, very niche, I guess. But excuse me for me. So but it was crazy because like I almost got like locked up for harassment, and that's not me at all. Never had but again, association. And it wasn't even a face-to-face situation where somebody took a picture or video of me interacting with anything. I was literally not even like aware of it existing, and I still got like fingers pointed at me, and I had no idea.
Hey, somehow your DNA was in it, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
So just on a side point, for some reason, and I kind of just figured out what's happening. For some reason, when I open up the file that we worked on together, it shuts my computer's audio down.
It was too hot when I did.
Right. So how do I remedy that?
Yeah, that's like the second time you're trying to open this now.
Yeah. So what happened the first time was, we were working and we were fine. It was doing good, and then I tried to turn that on, and then all of a sudden there was no sound. And then you see now the sound is there.
Boop. I feel like that happened last time too.
And no, and so basically I went back on, I turned it, and I had sound. I was like, okay, cool, I got sound. Something happened, and then I went and I made sure I had sound. I was like, okay, cool, and then I went back to that same file, and then it shut it down again. So it's something to do with that file.
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 Yeah.
All right, you guys want to smoke some? Do you? I know you've been asking all day.
Oh my god, but we already did it.
You're lying.
What? Lying.
All right, we'll be right back.
Live.